Jesus. So welcome back to the channel. It's Saturday night and we are live. Tapping in with you guys. If you're rewatching it, I would suggest you jump forward to about 2 minutes or so. 2.5 minutes. And then we'll get into the topic of the night. Welcome in, welcome in. Good evening. Good evening. So we'll see what we got here in just a minute. And we'll kick it off. Got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. Welcome in. It's late night Saturday. What's up, Manuel? How are you tonight, bro? So it is Saturday. Thanksgiving's in the books. How was your Thanksgiving, Manuel? That's good to hear. Yeah, I had to work that night, but it was all right, you know. Would have been better at home with the family, but it is what it is. Ended up getting out early yesterday, so kind of panned out. Got the double time for Thanksgiving and then the early release last night, so that was a good thing. Well, let's get into it a little bit, huh? We're 3 minutes in. Looking like a slow night tonight. But, you know, sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's not. What's up, Stark Animations? Yes, I am having a good day. I hope you're having a good day as well. So, 1 month and 4 days sober. Awesome, Manuel. Congratulations, bro. That is awesome. You're doing the damn thing, you know? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's 2 in the morning there. Yeah, it's like 11 o'clock here in California. I'm a night person, though. I work nights, so typically got through all the stuff I needed to do today, and now here I am. But yeah, I'm nocturnal. Like, I don't typically go to bed until like 4 in the morning anyway, so here we are. But I got a letter in the mail today from the county, and it says I have a failure to appear. Man, it's been a long time since I've got one of those types of letters. So I'm going to have to go to the sheriff's department on Monday and see what I can figure out with that. But it's not like a probation violation or anything like that. I don't expect they're going to throw me in jail or anything. But yeah, I was kind of surprised by that. So, am I a magician? No, I'm not a magician. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine, Manuel. You know, the thing is, if you go and present yourself to them, a lot of times it ends a lot better than if they have to find you, because then they don't know when they're going to find you again. You know what I mean? So a lot of times it ends up in handcuffs that way. But what happened, I'll tell you guys what happened. So what I failed to appear for was I got a ticket a few months back, maybe late July or August, and my car didn't have insurance and it didn't have registration, and I got all that stuff squared away. But when I got it squared away, what I was supposed to do was I was supposed to go to the sheriff's department and have them sign it off. So I failed to do that. So uh, I'm sure everything will be fine. If anything, maybe a payment arrangement or something will be set up, and uh, we'll go from there. But the ticket was like $1,100 or something. But I have proof of everything that I need, so I think it should. Everything should be all right. But that was interesting. Seeing a letter from the county. I haven't seen a letter like that from the county in a long time. Back in my days of addiction, I'd have been like, all right, that's cool. Catch me when you can. But yeah, we're not going to just let that hang out there in the wind, because that wouldn't be a good thing. That would be terrible to end up in handcuffs again. I mean, going to the county doesn't, I'm not afraid of that. Like, I've done that plenty of times, but just the thought of having to do that, like, I don't want to do that, but it would be what it would be, I guess. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. It's a little, I don't want to say a BS ticket, but a BS ticket. It's not like it's for an armed robbery or possession for sales, or you know what I mean, something serious. So do me a favor and hit the like button while you guys are in here, if you would. I would appreciate it. And yeah, so that's kind of what's going on with that. Not really a big deal, but kind of, I was kind of startled when I got that letter, like, what the hell? What do you mean I have a failure to appear? So we'll see what happens. I'll get in there on Monday and get it squared away one way or another. Maybe next weekend I'll be telling you about my jail adventures. I highly doubt it, but you never know. So, man. So yeah, I got that today. Like I said, I don't think it's a big deal, but we'll see. We'll see what it becomes. Hopefully, whoever's working the desk at the sheriff's department on Monday is not having a bad day. How late is it for you? It's 11 o'clock here, just past 11 o'clock. I'm in California. MW Bear. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I'm going to be working on another video, probably for Monday morning. You guys can be on the lookout for. It's going to be about, there was a drunk driving accident that occurred in Rialto last week, and a couple of small children lost their life because somebody chose to drink and drive. And yeah, I'm gonna dig into that and why sobriety is so important, because we tend to normalize deviance in the way that, oh, I drink and drive all the time and nothing ever happens. But this kind of stuff does happen, and I feel absolutely terrible for the family. It was a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old that lost their lives because somebody chose to drink and drive and they ran a red light and basically ruined somebody's family. Like this one really, when I heard the story really irritates me because, this people die in DUI accidents every day in America. Yet people continue to do it because they've always done it, right? And nothing ever happens. Well, things do happen, and it affects other people besides ourselves. And that's something that we should definitely be taking into consideration. If you are going to drink, call an Uber or something. Have somebody else go make that beer run. I don't know. Just my thoughts on that. Like I said, I'm going to be working on a video on that one, so be on the lookout for that one. Tragic situation. So, yeah, a lot of stuff going on. Everybody is in the Christmas rush. Everybody seems so pissed off. When me and the wife, we go to the stores and stuff, like, I don't see anybody smiling. Like, everybody is just so agitated. Like, I don't know. I don't know why that is. Paul Lee says, once William Shakespeare's quotes, hell is empty and all devils are here on earth. Man, yeah, that's wild. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to be working on over the weekend. What's up, Scotty? How you doing? So, quick recap. The county sent me a letter. It says I failed to appear. Not good. I'm going to go take care of that on Monday, hopefully. Wish me luck. If not, put money on my books. I'm kidding. I don't anticipate in any way that I'll need money on my books. But it's funny because I've never... hey, what's up, Ezekiel? How you doing? In my lifetime, whenever I failed to appear, I have never, and I mean never, went to turn myself in or try to make accommodations to fix the failure to appear. But I'm going to do that this time, and it feels good. It feels good to look at things the way I look at things now. Like my way of thinking in the past was always, if I'm going to go to jail, they can use their gas to get me there. Did you really, Ezekiel? I looked. I don't look at Instagram all that often, but I did look at it a couple days ago. I didn't see any messages or anything. Yeah, like I said, I don't do a whole lot on Instagram, but I'll check it out if like I said, if you follow me, I'll follow you back. I'll have to figure out what I need to do as far as that goes, because I don't get a whole lot of traction over there. But yeah, I'll look into that. As soon as I get done, I'll look into that and see. And if you're on there, then yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, sorry about that. I got like really sick early in the week last week. Like I ended up missing work on Tuesday. Excuse me. Excuse me. Um, there was a bug. Uh, yeah, I might need to, Ezekiel. There was a bug going around last weekend, and I ended up getting it. And then on Tuesday, like I was running to the bathroom all day, so I ended up calling out of work because I couldn't keep anything in my stomach. What's up, Robbie Rucker? How you doing tonight? But then, yeah, I went to work on Wednesday, went to work on Thursday, got out early on Friday, and here we are again. So, but yeah, like I said, it's kind of a weird week. And then, uh, oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt, the wife had a nice fat plate hooked up when I got home. Ate way too much. How did I? How do you feel about the Lions winning against your team? We haven't played the Lions yet, Ezekiel. I'm a 49er fan. So we got the Lions later in the year, though. I think we got the Bills Sunday night, and my expectations are not that high right now. But at the same time, I will be watching and hoping that we can pull something off. There's a lot of injuries. And the Bills are dominating right now, just like the Lions are as well. But the Lions did have a bit of a scare against the Bears from what I seen, and had the Bears managed it a little bit better, they probably could have took it to overtime. But the Bears just aren't a well-coached team. I mean, I could probably say the same thing for the 49ers right now also. Um, damn, here we go. Maybe somebody can help me out in the comments on that. Who did the Niners play last week? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Robbie. I don't have an answer to that question. Been doing it for a long time. Been smoking for like 37 years. So it just Green Bay, says Raul. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got shellacked by Green Bay last week. That's right. Appreciate that, Raul. How you doing tonight? Yeah, that was a beating. We didn't have our quarterback. We had a lot of injuries on that one too, but shouldn't have shouldn't have been that bad. Like this team isn't teaming right now. There's way too much talent on this team to be getting beat like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I hear you, Robbie. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with my Niners. They're they're in shambles right now. Are you selling again? No, Scotty, I'm not. I got a letter from the county saying that I had a failure to appear, and it stemmed from it was a traffic stop. Uh, I had bought this car, and it didn't have tags or insurance, and I got stopped. Then I fixed everything that needed to be fixed to get the tags and the insurance going, and I just failed to go to the sheriff's department. It slipped my mind. So no, I hope not, Ezekiel. I don't think so. I think the chance is very low, but I'm going to go to the sheriff's department on Monday and see what I need to do to get it fixed. So, uh, we'll see what happens there, but I highly doubt I'll end up back in jail. I mean, anything is possible. Hopefully, the person sitting at the desk ain't having a bad day, because Yeah, but nah, I don't think so. I just need to go and uh, talk to them and figure out what I need to do to, you know, fix the situation, basically. So yeah, that's kind of what that is. A little, I don't know. Is that clickbait? I don't know. Oh man, life is life is happening, bro. And life, and I'm a busy guy, so that's why a lot of times I don't get on live until so late. Yeah, and that's right, Robbie. It's understood. It's all good. Man, it is cold out here tonight. But yeah, so that's kind of what happened. Got a letter in the mail, said I had a failure to appear. So rather than get pulled over and end up in handcuffs, uh, I'm just gonna go, not necessarily turn myself in, but see what I need to do. What'd you do, Ezekiel? Yeah, it's better to just get ahead of it because I used to run from that stuff, and I'm not running from anything anymore. I'm not active in my addiction or anything, so excuse me. So I'll just go down to the sheriff's department and show them the letter and say, "Hey, what do I need to do to fix this?" What's up, Heisenbrick? 30-hour famine, and we raised $6,000 for kids who can't afford food. That's awesome, Ezekiel. Yeah, that's very awesome. 45. I feel like I met Bobby at a bar and turned into my big brother. That's good stuff, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, it is freezing out here tonight. I need to get a heater or something because I'm out in the garage. There ain't no central air out here, so it's just cold. But I think in a few minutes I'm gonna have to run in and use the restroom. I'm trying to wait a little bit. It's only been 23 minutes, man. But I'm getting old. It was 27 there yesterday. Wow. Yeah, I think maybe at night we might be getting close to that. We've been getting like 30, low 30s. Maybe with the wind chill, it might be in that neighborhood. But yeah, that's cool, man. Doing things for charity to help others, that's always a great thing in my opinion. I definitely enjoy that stuff. Guys, give me a quick second. Man, I'm running to the restroom already. That ugh. Anyways, yeah, give me a quick second. Do me a favor, hit the like button real quick while you're in here. And if you're new, subscribe. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Sorry about that early interruption there, guys. Uh, yeah, that coffee definitely hit, Robbie. uh, like you might be some outlaw country. How about Waylon Hank? Right? Learn how to spell. It sucked. No. Uh, what did I miss there? Soak it up. Soak up that cool weather. Is that what you're saying? Excuse me. So, yeah, that's kind of what's been going on this week. Got sick early in the week. Like I said, man, that was rough. That was like a bad 24-hour thing. And then went to work. Didn't want to lose my holiday pay because we get double time for the holiday. Got out early on Friday, which was nice. And got a letter saying that I failed to appear. So I don't know what happens if I get pulled over. I don't know if they're gonna want to take me to jail or something. I doubt it. Like it's not anything serious. Just a little traffic violation. California, they don't want you. They want your money. So I can see how that's probably going to go on Monday. Just how much can you pay right now, type of thing. Give me your money. What did I say? People like Robbie piss me off. First, you want to jump on Bobby for smoking, even though it's his body and he can do whatever he wants to. And then they want to start something with me, all because man, I've seen jail a few times. They really make it hurt. What? I'm just drinking coffee. Just some coffee. Coffee and a cigarette. You've been in jail a few times, Heisenberg? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, it's definitely not a pleasant experience. Oh, okay. Yeah, now it's like pretty much legal just about everywhere. Like it's crazy. I wonder if they go back and they change your record, if they legalize it. Do they remove whatever charges you may have had? I'm not sure how that works. 5,000 each visit. Damn. Yeah, exactly, Scotty. Like I think yeah, what's up, V-Trang? He says I think in Vancouver everything is legal. Yeah. And I think so. I think Portland, like all the street drugs are legal now, which is crazy to me. Like I don't know. Like when I was addicted, if everything had been legal, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you guys right now because I needed those handcuffs from time to time to get my stuff right, because I go down that slippery slope and man, it gets bad. Oh, is that right? Ezekiel says, I heard this funny song about P. Diddy today and I was crying. It was hilarious. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff out there on that. And then I hear the Menendez brothers are going to be back in court. possibly getting released here soon, which that's a bit of a controversial topic, but that's what California's doing. They're letting all the lifers out, so it is what it is. I don't think those guys would be a threat to society, but then again, I don't know. Uh, Absolutely, Eisenberg. Who are the brothers? The Menendez brothers. This their case happened in the late '80s, and they were convicted in the '90s, and they were allegedly uh, being molested by their dad, I guess you would say, and they ended up killing the dad and the mom, and they ended up getting like 30 to life or something. They've been in there for like 30 something years now. They were young men when they went in, and now they're much older men. But yeah, it's a interesting case. Supposed to be coming back before the LA district attorney here pretty soon. And they're saying they may switch it over to manslaughter charges, which would set them free, basically. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I'm keeping an eye on it. So we'll see what's up. But it's Christmas. We're coming into that Christmas season now, and I like this time of the year. It's my favorite time of the year. It can be kind of hectic at times, but like I enjoy, uh, giving gifts and putting up the tree and spending time with family and doing all that stuff. Like I really enjoy that stuff now. Not so much when I was in my addiction, like I was an asshole then. But now things have changed, so let me see something. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on right now. They probably killed their mother because they probably thought she knew about what the dad was doing to them. Yeah, they said that she did. There is uh, the thing is, they killed both of the parents, and what makes it controversial is they were both of age. They were both, one was 19 and one was 20 or something like that when it happened. And the father had a lot of money, and they basically off both of the parents and then went on a crazy spending spree. So, like, it didn't look good in that aspect, but uh, truth is out there. Says Christmas has been destroyed. I'm not into now. I'm sorry to hear that. Truth is out there. I think it's all what we make of it, you know, and it changes from being young to being older. For me, it has, anyways, the way I look at it, like, but it definitely is very commercialized, and uh, it's a retail holiday. But I got grandkids and stuff, and I just love to see their expressions when they open up their toy on Christmas. Didn't you say you are a truck driver? Yeah, I'm a truck driver, Heisenberg. How long are you going live for? Because I'm starting to get tired. I'll probably do about an hour, maybe another 20 minutes or so. And then me and my son are going to go hit the gym. We're doing legs tonight, so that's exciting. What's up, Q? Q says, everyone give the live a like. It helps get the algorithm and helps get the message out. out. And if you're new, subscribe and check out the channel. Appreciate that, Q. Yeah, and I hear you. Truth is out there. I definitely hear you. White lines are the life. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm not out on the road no more though. I gave that up a while back. I just do yard these days. So my whole trip basically is like from the K road to door 312 type of thing, and then from door 312 back out to another row. But yeah, nothing but respect for the guys that are out there doing their thing on the highway. Uh, we were doing a little outlaw trucking and stuff, and like I was starting to get in some trouble with my license, you know. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, Eisenberg. I know exactly what you're talking about. Put the lines in the road like Merle Haggard. That's a great song, actually. So, you can get the CDL. It's whether or not anybody will want to hire you. It depends on how old it is, too, though, to be honest with you. And to be honest with you, there's always a lot of companies out there that'll put somebody on. Even with a recent DUI conviction, it's just the pay is probably not going to be the greatest because they have that over you. But once you get some time behind that, then yeah, you're good. Yeah, they'll definitely give you, you know, if you can pass the test, they'll give you the CDL. It's just a matter of whether somebody will want to put you in a truck with it. And you know, like I said, there's a lot of companies that will. A lot of the mega carriers need drivers, so they'll, you know, the Swifts and the Schneiders and the Warners of the world, and I guess now Amazon. So yeah, same Eisenberg. He says, I admire our truckers very much. Yeah. You know, people get frustrated with them because they're not the fastest moving vehicles on the highway, but you know, if the trucks stop rolling, the shelves will go empty, to be honest. So, you know, I definitely appreciate the guys that are getting stuff to the stores and stuff. I'm the step before that. I'm in distribution, basically, getting the stuff ready for the guys that take it to the stores. It's what I do by, you know, moving the trailers to the door into the yard and staging loads for them to come and pick up, type of thing. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, it's just finding the right company to put you on. You know, um, it's you know, like I said, depending, you know, uh, if it's real recent, it definitely makes it harder. Like when I started driving truck, I was only off parole for like 2 years, and a lot of companies didn't want to mess with me because of that. Even some of the bigger companies, I went to Warner to try to get into their truck driving school, and you know, they told me they couldn't put me on because I had felony drug charges, and but eventually I found a company that would. So Ezekiel says, I saw someone get hit by a truck yesterday. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Yeah, that there was just a fatality on, it was on Thanksgiving morning, actually, on the Cajon Pass. Small SUV versus a truck. And, you know, terrible. People don't take into consideration how powerful them trucks are. And they get to zigging and zagging around them. And that space that they leave in front of them is to give them enough time to slow down. And people tend to use up that space. And if traffic comes to a stop, it could be all bad, So, yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that you had to see that, Ezekiel. That's a terrible thing. Uh, I was down in the San Bernardino area one morning and somebody had been hit by a truck, and I just seen the aftermath of it, and like it was horrible. Like it was a horrible thing to see. I didn't actually see it occur, but yeah, it's terrible. Them trucks are so powerful. I'm from Southern California. Truth's out there. So, but yep, your boy is a wanted man. I have a failure to appear, which I will be going to address on Monday promptly. And I'll definitely do a live Monday night. I'm not sure if I'm going to be on tomorrow night. Uh, but I'll definitely be on Monday and let you guys know. Um, what do you listen to while driving your truck? Sirius XM. That's what most guys were doing when I was out on the road, is that Sirius XM, because then, it's satellite radio. So even when you're out in the middle of nowhere where the radio uh, stations don't come in, like you can still hear. Do you think it's clickbait, Ezekiel? I mean, technically, I have a failure to appear. I am a wanted man. Now, whether or not they'll act on it, I doubt it. You know what I mean? But uh, that guy, Truth is Out There, says, what do you think about the guy who was sentenced for running all the truck runoffs and killed those people? I remember that very clearly. That was on I-70 in Colorado. And like he literally made several fatal mistakes. Like there were runaway truck ramps that he could have hit. Dude lost his brakes. Like you have to be careful coming down them hills because you'll heat them brakes up and they'll stop working. And yeah, he killed a bunch of people. I think he got like 110 years or something in prison. And I think it was definitely an accident. Now, did he deserve 110 years? I don't know. That seems a little excessive. I mean, if you talk to the people that were his victims, maybe they don't think it's excessive. But, dude obviously just didn't use good common sense in those situations. And what I'm assuming is, because I've been through that stretch of road plenty of times, when you're going past the runaway ramps, it seems like there isn't much traffic, and he probably thought he could get it slowed down, not realizing that he was coming into the Denver area where there's always a lot of traffic. And, like he just didn't use good common sense. He should have hit one of them runaway ramps. That's what they're there for. And I hear some guys don't want to hit those ramps because it's a big tow bill to get pulled out of there and everything else. But it was definitely a bigger lawyer bill and everything else. Yeah, I hear you there. I hear you there. They they do that stuff all the time though. Yeah. Yeah, he was probably uh, a newer driver, I'm imagining, but what's on Sirius XM? Podcast, music, what kind? What do you actually listen to? I would listen to like the news channels and listen to like opinions, the different, there's like 70s uh, 70s music, 80s music, 90s music, like that. You know what I mean? Depending on what kind of music, uh, um, what kind of music you like. Like you can, there's like hundreds of channels on it. So like I would listen to like 80s, 90s, and 2000s hip hop. Uh, yeah, and you're absolutely right, Q. Uh, yeah, that's crazy. I don't know if he was here on a work visa or something. Um, I'm sure he had to be on a work visa at the very least because he had to have a CDL, right, to be driving that truck. Unless he wasn't licensed, I don't know. Okay, yeah, but yeah, I mean, being a truck driver, like you got to stop at scale houses and stuff. So I'm sure dude had to have had a CDL at the very least, or at least I would think so. You know. Uh, just that boy says the real question is why you up so late, man. I'm in Cali. It's like 11:45 ish right now, uh, and I work nights. So yeah, I'm just exclusively in Southern California now. Yeah, it's 11:59, right? Thanks, Q. Yeah, it's still pretty early. In fact, we're gonna go hit the gym here in a little bit. We're gonna go bust down on some legs tonight. Trying to get back into my routine again. Like my diet's been crap lately. Haven't been going to the gym like I should. Oh, okay. You're in Florida, huh? 3 o'clock in Florida. Damn. Yeah, super early. And then my 49ers play the Bills tomorrow night in the late game, so that'll be on TV. We'll be watching that. But not necessarily every state you drive in, truth is out there, but a lot of states will have like a port of entry type scale where as you're crossing, say, from California to Arizona, within the first 20 miles there's going to be a scale house and they're usually open. Now some trucks have what's called a fast pass. It's a thing you stick up in the window, uh, and you'll either get a green light or a red light on it. If you get a green light you can bypass and you don't have to weigh, but if not, then you have to stop at all the open scales. So, but typically, if you get overweight at one, you're going to get that fixed before go to the next scale along your route. So, but yeah, so I'm going to be dropping a new video by Monday morning on a DUI accident that happened here in Rialto, California. How do you fix it? If you're overweight, a lot of times you can slide your tandems and that'll distribute the weight. Uh, the more on the tandems on the trailer slide forward and back. So if you're too, what is it? If you're light, you can move them forward. If you're heavy, you can move them back, and that'll affect the weights on whether it be your truck tires or your trailer tires. So as long as you're under gross, which is 80,000 pounds. I haven't seen that one, Ezekiel. Hey, I appreciate that, Heisenberg. Heisenbrick. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Yeah, I really appreciate that. We're coming up on 2,200 subs. It's just a small channel, and Yeah, exactly. It's more about the disbursement. Exactly. If and then you have to have the tandems at a certain distance depending on the state that you're in too. So sometimes when you come into a new state, if you know that you might need to move them up or back a little bit depending on what the laws are. So yeah, well, I appreciate you, Heisenberg. Yeah, well, I do these lives on the weekend. It's just mellow, you know. If people have questions, I do the best I can to answer them. I have a lot of life experiences, dealt with addiction and stuff, uh, alcoholism. Then went on to be a truck driver, and that's still kind of my profession, I guess you would say. I'm just not out on the road anymore. So, but it's based on addiction and recovery. So, and I tell stories about prison, county jail, all that stuff. Did you see Ohio lost today? Yeah, I think I seen something about that. Didn't they play Michigan and there was like a big fight at the end because they wanted to plant the flag? I seen a few clips on that. Yeah, I hear you, Eisenberg. Yeah, I don't give any extra fluff with it all. Like, I try to just tell you guys the way I see it. And, not everybody sees it that way, but that's okay. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But, you know, my my objective is to try to help people to be better. You know, I'm not perfect by any means, but I do have a lot of life experience. So, but I appreciate you tapping in. All right, guys, we're going to do about 5 more minutes. Like I said, I'll be back on for sure Monday night. I'm not sure about tomorrow night yet. We'll see how that goes. But if you have any last minute questions, go ahead and drop them now. If not, we're going to be wrapping up here right around the hour mark. Like I said, we're going to be going to hit the gym. So definitely want to get that done tonight. That would definitely be interesting. That'd be very interesting, Ezekiel. And I appreciate you, bro. So, one thing to remember, if you're out Christmas shopping and doing that sort of stuff, be nice to each other. Everybody looks so angry. We go to the stores, everybody's pissed off. Lines aren't even that long this year. So, my life, my old life, maybe. But yeah, I used to play that game a little bit. I think my son still does. I think Fortnite's the new thing now, though, that everybody's doing. But yeah, if you're out there shopping, doing your thing, just be nice to people, man. It don't cost nothing to be nice to people. And you got to build a strong foundation around you to help you move in this sober life. It's not life isn't always easy. People are going to piss us off, and things aren't always going to go our way. But that's all right. We just need to find stronger ways to maneuver around that stuff and not let it drag us down. Because there's plenty of stuff out there to drag us down, but we're not going to let that happen, right? Yeah, Q says, yeah, we play GTA 5 here and there, but mostly Fortnite. Yeah, that's the thing now. Do you have a funny Black Friday story you could tell us? I don't really. I can tell you Black Friday's gotten really watered down though. It used to be you'd be out there at 5 in the morning and they open them doors up and you were running for shit. And then fighting people on the way to the register. you know? Do you have any hobbies? Uh, it can be difficult for some, as drugs should not be our exactly. Uh, the main thing with my hobbies is uh, like I enjoy going to the gym and doing my fitness thing. Uh, like I also enjoy spending time with the family. That's like one of my biggest ones. Like I have grandchildren now, and just spending time with them, and it makes me realize, it reminds me sometimes that I have to be that good man. I have to be that good example for my granddaughters, as well as my kids, even, and show them what a good man looks like. Because who I was in my addiction was not what a good man looks like. And if, we're battling with addiction, uh, then, yeah, you're right, Ezekiel. Black Friday is all about fighting for stuff we don't need. Man, you nailed it. But yeah, we want to be that good example, because eventually our little ones are going to grow up, and what happens when they bring home somebody like us? Are you going to say, "Oh hell no," even though that person is similar to you? The person that they've looked up to their whole lives. So that's why it's so important for us to be that good example. That way, if they do bring home that person that we don't like, that's out there in the streets or whatever, we can say, no, that's not how we do things around here, and have a foot to stand on and not be a hypocrite. So, uh, yeah, that's kind of it. Uh, Take care of the body and enjoy the family. Help them grow up to be more wise than we were. Nailed it on the head right there, Heisenberg. Exactly. Help them grow up to be more wise than we were. That, my objective in this life is for my kids to be in a better position than I was. Growing up, we didn't have much. So I'm not saying we have much now, but I think we're doing a little better than when I was a kid. So, and hopefully, you know, my grandkids will have it a little better than they did. If that happens, then I did my job. Me and my wife did our job. So, anyways, I think we're going to wrap it up here, guys. I might be on tomorrow night. I am not 100% sure, so don't count on it. But I'll definitely be on Monday to give you an update on how the sheriff's department went. So remember, guys, it's just about building a strong foundation around you. Uh, I'm kind of hanging around where I have been, to be honest, Paul, but I'm working on it, bro. So build that strong foundation. That way, when life comes at you, you have good people around you. Uh, if I'm free, I'll be live Monday night, right, Q? That way, you have that strong foundation, and when life comes at you, people can guide you in the right direction rather than say, let's go get high, which is what, that's the company I used to keep. But now I don't keep that kind of company, and I'm not that type of influence on people. So, everybody have a great night. We'll get together on Monday if I'm free. Hey, thanks for tapping in, Eisenbrick. I appreciate you. And I'm glad you enjoyed the channel. I enjoy your comments tonight. So let's have a good weekend. Go Niners tomorrow night. And don't look at the mountain. Just start climbing. Have a good one, guys. Heading to the gym.